Well, my hopes for this fight, they're very high. We train really hard. Tim Bradley just left everything in the gym. There is no doubts whatsoever that we got everything to beat him. Now, going into this fight, we know that everybody's against us, the whole world. They want Marquez to win. He left a great mark on the world of boxing after his last fight. I give him all the credit in the world. I've been a big fan of Marquez. I watched every single one of his fights. And we have everything it takes to beat him, knowing that he's a great counterpuncher, knowing that he's a great veteran. He's a very smart fighter. But at the same time, you got to look at Bradley. He's younger. He's fast, and he's also a great counterpuncher. So, all we have to do is frustrate Marquez, and eventually we're just moving him into the deep waters, frustrate him, and, his age is going to kick in. 40 years old is 40 years old. Every fight leaves us a lesson, and we learn off of every lesson. After the Provodnica fight, we lessened the fact that he has to listen to the corner. If he listens to the corner, he's in good shape. When he does things on his own, he gets into trouble. The reason why he went on his own for the Provodnica fight was, everybody, the media, the people, everybody attacked Bradley like if he stole something. People don't realize and people don't understand that we train to fight. We go to work. The rest is not up to us. When we got in that ring and fought Manny Pacquiao, we were not our own judges. We just went to work. Whatever happened after, it's like, man, we were basically accused of stealing something valuable from the world. Man, it's not our fault. But we learned. That's why he went into problems on the Provodnica fight. He was stubborn. He decided to prove to the world to get a little bit of credit, which he still didn't get it to now. And even though if he fights Marquez and he beats Marquez, he's not going to get no credit. Come on, let's be realistic. If he beats Marquez, you know what's going to happen just because he's Bradley? Oh, he beat Marquez. He's on his way out. He's 40 years old. And if Marquez beats him, what's going to happen? Oh, Bradley got beat by a 40-year-old. So where is the credit for this guy? Just be realistic. Well, we don't look past the fight. Eventually we would like the best possible fights. But every fight is different, I cannot look into the future and say, I'm going to ask for a fighter after this one because we don't know how the outcome is going to be. We don't know what's going to happen. If we win, that means how we win. That's how you pick fights in the future. If we go the distance, there's a limit of how much you can ask. If he goes by knockout, there's another limit, So everything has a limit. So we don't know. We're not looking past Marquez. We're just focusing on Marquez right now. We're focusing on beating him, and period. Well, it's always an option. A knockout is always an opportunity, and it's always an open option. If Bradley knocks out Marquez, come on. That's one of the biggest things, Hopefully people will give him a little credit, in which I doubt, They'll say, oh, he was worn out. Pacquiao had him dead before the 5th round. He was he threw that lucky punch. He's never going to get credit, but if the knockout comes, of course, people will say, wow, But then they'll say, oh, Marquez was done. But we're working on whatever happens. He has a good head on his shoulders. He's very smart. And one of the most important things is he's listening to us. The strategy is to listen to us so that we can make the adjustments if we have to. Not like the Provodnica fight. I'm going to tell you, Marquez is not a natural welterweight. When he fought Mayweather, he hit him with some good right hands. Didn't even bother him. Tim Bradley is a natural welterweight. Marquez is not. When he gets hit with a first heavy punch, we're going to make adjustments. But if Marquez catches Bradley with his best punch and he doesn't hurt him, believe me, there's going to be some better adjustments. But between right now and that punch comes, we're going to have to be very cautious.